Hi, this is Jahid.
And I'm Fabio.
Today we're here to make a huge announcement of natively and specific. So now you can build mobile apps without thinking about the backend, the database. So Fabian, please tell us more.
Yes. So it's called Liquid Backend on Natively, and it's powered by Specific. And Specific is the company I'm the founder for. And we provide infrastructure to coding agents to let them build backends seamlessly. So the way this works is that you no longer have to go sign up for Supabase or connect Supabase to your Natively account. You can simply jump straight into Natively, build your mobile app, and the Natively coding agent will also be able to build any backend and run it and deploy it for you seamlessly.
So this is a partnership of two agents working together to make the mobile app development super easy for all of you. So let's just start building something together.
Yes, live demo.
Live demo. Perfect. So we're here now. And what do we want to build, Fabian?
Maybe we could build something like a transcription app with authentication built in. So we'll let people sign into the app and then they can start recording on the app and we'll save a transcription live into our database for later storage.
Let's use maybe the audio.
Build me a medical transcription app with authentication and saving of transcriptions.
Perfect. Here we go. I give it a go. And so now what happens is that natively agent works with a specific agent and they work together in the same time. Can you say about what's the magic of how they work together actually?
Absolutely. Yeah. So the way the specific agent works on the backend is that it does two things. It both writes standard backend code. So you have all the power as if you were to write that backend code yourself. And it also handles the infrastructure for you. So we will spin up databases, authentication, we'll handle secrets for integrations with external APIs, all seamlessly built into just the specific package. And when the natively agent decides what it's going to build, it basically just sends a prompt to us on the backend telling us, here's what I need for my backend. So in this case, it's going to say, I'm going to need a way to store transcriptions. I'm going to need a way to start a transcription. And I'm probably might tell us which API to use for this. Maybe something like Google's transcription services. So we'll see what it comes up with. And we're going to see here in the UI as well, how it actually works together with Specific.
Yeah. I mean, I have been using, the Liquid backend, which is powered by Specific, for a month or two. And it's make my journey so easy to build, apps. And I don't need to take care of, the authentication part, the APIs, everything is built in. So just makes my journey super easy. But there are people, that they want to, they know Supabase, they want, yeah. And they're like, okay, I want a Supabase. So can you say, why someone should not use Supabase and use Liquid backend, which is powered by you and also native together?
Absolutely. I think the key difference here is that we actually write real backend code. So coding agents are so good at writing code that we should let them do it. And if you're using Supabase, there's actually no real backend code. You're just configuring a database, tuning a few things to get an auto-generated backend. And that's, of course, more restricted. There's less things you can do with that. Your coding agent's going to not get as far and be able to build as nice projects. So what we're doing here, we're really leaning into letting our coding agent build things, and we're providing it the tools to build those things. So in this case, for example, we provided database, but we also provided AI integrations. We provide authentication integrations. All those things are pluggable and composable. So the specific coding agent, together with the natively coding agent, can actually decide which parts it needs and write real backend code to connect it. And of course, as a user, I can also see and use that backend code myself.
Yeah.
It's not hidden to me.
And how is it and how safe is it to use?
Oh, it's super safe, right? We take a lot of care to make sure the apps built and the backends built are secure. We do that in many different ways. Of course, we provide context to the agent on how to build, very modern, very advanced backends. But we also make sure that the infrastructure we build by default is secure. So, for example, with something like Supabase, you would have to set up RLS policies and such things to make sure that not everybody can just access your data.
Yeah.
In our case, though, we don't need that because we always have the database hidden behind the backend layer. So it's the code that decides what the authentication looks like and authorization.
Yeah. But also the interesting part is here that AI agent and kind of especially specific is super good in this. And it actually it does it in a very perfect way. So with one prompt, now, you can actually build an authentication and then have the AI integration. But, for me with Supabase, I needed to find the API key, but also I didn't know what API key to use. So I think it's super easy now. That's kind of a vibe coder thought, on this.
Absolutely. And it makes me really happy to see just how well the integration works. You showed it right here, right? We just typed straight into natively. We didn't have to go sign up for any other accounts or pay any other providers. We just got specific through Liquid backend.
Awesome. So our app is ready.
Yes, I got it running here on my phone.
Yep.
Let's see how it works. So we get a login screen as we asked for. We automatically get Google and Apple sign in set up for us. Let's try Google sign in. Here we go. Beautiful. And there's the transcription app.
We're here.
Yeah.
Wow, this was built with one prompt. We have the authentication, and let's see if the AI works here.
Yep, absolutely. And what we hopefully see here as well is that we haven't actually added any API keys. We haven't gone and signed up for Supabase or Google or anything like that to get an AI integration. It's all handled by Specific automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Should we try it out?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's record something. Hey, I could really use some help. My feet really hurt. So what I should do now is I should, of course, transcribe what I just said. And it did. We see a transcription. And I also believe it's added an AI summary feature. So it's actually passing this transcription to an AI summary. So if this transcription was a bit longer, we would get a shorter summary. So let's give it a few seconds to actually process.
So this is an AI doctor in your pocket. And we built it with just one prompt. So the database is there, API is there, but also we didn't do anything. So we didn't look for API keys. So it's like all built with the help of a specific portal.
Yes, fully automatic.
This is just amazing. And as a vibe coder, for me, it's like, this is the wow moment because I don't need to think, about all this authentication, API keys. And I just made my life easier.
Yeah. Just build products.
So
and we
perfect.
see here that we actually got what we expected, a real medical summary. Real might be pushing it, but it actually took my transcription here and it summarized it as from medical terms, like bilateral foot pain. Sounds great. And we also have a little history here in this page. And this is, of course, all stored in the specific database.
Yeah.
So we have everything persisted, AI integrations, authentication, all packaged up for us.
Yeah, perfect. So let's see how the database looks here. You click here. So this is what is being handled by specific. So you have the environment selector. You have all the secret keys if you want to use any specific, key that you want.
Yeah, in this case, we didn't need to.
Yeah, but also the important thing is that we have storage. So it actually, it store all the script that like you upload the audio. We also have, the tables here. So all the information and the API routes, and also you can see the logs here.
Yes, and this is great for the natively coding agent as well, because you can interact with us and look at the logs and automatically debug and fix issues.
Yeah, and the most interesting thing is that you can actually edit the tables. So you have the full control of the database. You can import, you can export. So we can work with the database, and have the base experience. This is what natively and specific are doing, making the mobile app building journey so easy. And we're thankful for this partnership, Fabian.
We as well.
And we cannot wait to see what apps our users are building.
Same. It's really exciting.
Yeah, super cool. Nice, man.
Thank you, man.
Nice.
Great.
So
cool. Good job.
yeah, hey, hi guys. Hey,